So this adventure took you to Colombia.
It sure did.
How was that part of filming?
It was I think one of my favorite filming experiences of all time. We shot the whole opening of the movie out in like Soacha and La Isla.
In a little neighborhood called La Isla, yes.
La Isla, and so that, up on the hill there. So I was just actually explaining the people of that community got behind the film, and we kind of lived in that in that neighborhood for 2 weeks with them filming. And this movie had a couple stops and starts, as you may have heard, where we thought we were going to film and then we had to wait. And so I think I've been now down there 5 or 6 times, a good couple months now that I've spent there. And the spirit of that place, I think it's so important also just creatively. The whole opening of the movie, you feel that neighborhood and the sort of optimism combined with the sort of stress of the predicament a lot of the people are in. And it was one of the finest kind of shooting experiences of my life.
I think that there is also very beautiful the fact that the movie didn't only take from that community, but you gave back.
Yeah.
I understand that not only you gave opportunities for work to a lot of people, but also there was also like a shelter for 75 stray dogs.
Well, not only that, but through guilt, my family, we adopted one of them who now lives in Westchester, New York. So
from Soacha
from La
to New
Isla,
York.
actually from La Isla, up on the top of the hill. Max was we wanted to. There, that neighborhood has lots of dogs, and we were doing that car chase, so we wanted to make sure no dogs would kind of run out in the middle of the road. So in the streets we were shooting on, we brought them in. One of the ladies that works on our movie is a dog nut, and so she set up a whole clinic, and they gave them veterinary care. And so at the end of the shoot, they were going to release them back out onto the street. And so I sent some pictures home to my kids, and we couldn't save them all, but we brought one guy.
Before I go, I have to ask about the message of the film.
Yeah.
Because it's something very profound and deep.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's intense. I mean, the movie for me was always supposed to operate on 2 very distinct levels. It was supposed to be a swashbuckling kind of adventure, classic old action movie on one side. But then on the other, it was meant to be a sort of reflection on, as a United States citizen, the last 20 years of warfare that we've been involved in, this kind of never-ending thing that we're sending our best and brightest, over and over. 2 generations now of young men and women have sort of gone into this misadventure. And so I think the film was a way to reflect on that without having to be in the desert. And so these characters who had all spent the prime of their lives kind of fighting this war. And so I think it was a way of, what I loved about the story when I first read it was that it was sort of, it used the structure of this swashbuckling adventure to talk about something that is pretty intense.
It's very nice to talk to you.
Thank you
for
so
your
much.
time.